Last topic, another anime topic.
Joy, joy.
Hey, wonderful.
Wow, never saw this one coming.
Let's do, for my topic, I want to do top three anime openings.
That's tough.
So tough.
Pokemon's number one.
I have a huge list. That is a really good
Yeah.
one. Not going to lie, but
That
it's
is
not on my
very
top
good.
list.
So,
I would agree that it's one of the greatest, but it's not on my
Yeah.
list either.
Well, it's on my list, and it's my number one, and
Yep.
my number two,
That's
and my
good.
number three.
And that's
So you know
fine.
there's multiple Pokemon openings, right? Jimmy?
Exactly. So it's gonna be 1, 2, and 3.
there we go.
Hey,
Yeah, but
you
which
contributed. Why?
I did. I contributed something.
Why
else.
is it?
Do you want to give us a different season for number 2 and a different season for number 3?
Please do. Because you know number one is the first one.
Mm-hmm. That one's obvious, beyond obvious.
I'll help you out. The Johto season's pretty good.
There you go. That one's great.
That was
He
pretty.
doesn't even know what it
He
is.
doesn't even know.
Look it up right now.
It's pretty big. It's a good box.
Okay.
But so yeah, just to kind of clarify, it's not just the music. It's not just the song
As a whole.
as a whole. So the animation,
Yep.
the whole opening as a whole.
What it means, what it says.
Yep.
Feeling vibe, any metaphors that are seen through it that it shows. If the anime changes, or the opening changes, because some of them do.
Yep.
All around, yeah.
Yeah.
Just openings.
Yep. So for mine,
Yep.
I would
Number three? You can give me number three?
Yeah, I'll say number 3 first. What did I decide? I think
I still don't have chat open, so don't
My
That's
number-
fine. Don't worry about it.
my number 3 would probably be Fly High. That
So
one
good.
is
It's on my list.
so good. I love that song first off, but then the opening for it is amazing.
fits. It really fits.
Yeah, and like especially like not even the fact that like the opening on its own looks awesome and it works so well, but where they're at in the story too, like it's just such a beautiful opening.
It really, it really It shows, it has little spotlights of the characters, of all of the main characters, right, in the
Yep.
opening. And it really shows what they're specialized at.
Yep.
And what they're working on in the character development of,
Yep.
of them, so it fits what that show is, because it's all about character development.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Sorry, that's Haikyuu, by the way.
Yeah, Haikyuu.
It's
Yep,
opening
Haikyuu.
4 by the Burnout Syndromes.
Yep.
Fantastic.
Yep. It's so good. My number 2 is Inferno.
Okay.
By Miss Green Apple, I
Mrs.
believe.
Green Apple,
Yeah. That one's from Fire Force.
That's a good one.
It's
That
the
was
original Fire
phenomenal.
Force opening. I'm mixed on Fire Force as a show right now.
Sure,
It
yeah.
kind of lost me, but the original opening is amazing.
It is really
I
good.
I
love
think the
that.
entire first season was phenomenal, but
Yes,
yeah, the opening
entire
was,
first season was great.
Agreed.
But yeah, the opening is amazing. I
It is
love.
good.
It is
They
really
have
well done.
almost all. I think all their openings are pretty
Yes,
awesome.
they are really
They're
good.
pretty all fire. Sorry, pun.
Yeah, I love. Yeah, I love all 3 of them so far that I've seen.
I just want to point out that for the first time on this show, Dan has made a pun.
I didn't
And
force it. It wasn't terrible.
It was good. It was very well executed.
Thank you.
And then, last but not least, is Unravel
Of course.
from Tokyo Ghoul. Such a good opening. Oh,
All
I love-
around.
all around. The song's one of my favorite songs.
So good.
The opening animation is like tells the whole story in such a cool package, and it's like you get the context of the conflict in Kaneki and
The
just
dual
that
personalities,
yeah, like
yeah.
the whole like way it opens up with him sitting on the chair and like just the blue sky behind him, like so cool. And then
Which-
it ends with the white hair, and you're like kind of questioning like what's up, like he's got white hair, and like then you find out at the end of the season that's what happened.
Like it all means so much
Yep.
too. Like that chair means so much.
Yep.
It
If you
does.
follow through that first season.
Yep, 100%.
And on it's on one side it's Toka, right, and then Rize on the other,
Yep.
right. So there's so much like back and forth when all of the main characters are walking in front of the glass, and it shows normal person and ghoul eyes on the other side.
Yes.
And that theme of glass throughout the whole thing,
Yep.
where your view into different whatever, it's cracked in the beginning and it gets fixed, and it's Tokyo Ghoul, the title screen
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yep.
And there's the glass throughout, and the water, reflective water. It's all about reflection, kind of like
Yep.
who are you really,
Yep.
and how the two things fight.
Yep, 100%.
So fantastic, totally fantastic opening
Yeah.
for an anime. It's on my list too. I might take it off just because you said it.
yeah.
So that gives me ability to say another one. But fantastic. Check it out.
Yes.
It's just a
yeah.
kind of a work of art, really.
Yeah,
It
just
really
look up
is.
Unravel, and I guarantee you that's probably the first video is just the opening for
Yeah.
season 1.
Even if you don't like anime, if you're just into anything creative, Check it out.
I think it's really cool. Brilliant.
I will say it was also in my top 3, so
Yeah.
I'll have to decide whether to keep it on there, switch out as well.
I have some screensavers from that as my wallpaper on my computer.
So I want to point out that someone in chat says Overlord Season 3 is one of their favorites.
Veracity. Ooh, very nice.
That was actually a pretty good one.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
by Mythoroid.
My phone's got a little bit of Tokyo Ghoul.
Yeah, I see that. But
I just figured I'll throw in like what chat says, and
sure,
I can use that as my conversation.
That's good.
Fine.
Actually,
yeah, bring them in.
Overlord openings are actually really good.
They are very well done.
They're fantastic songs. Outside of that, I mean, all around, I wouldn't probably call them my favorites or anything because the songs are fantastic, but everything else isn't. It doesn't push it that much further for me. But good music, good openings. I agree.
Yeah,
that was your 3, right?
Yeah.
Do you want to give yours, Weston?
Yeah. I'll just figure what's going around.
You want me to give? I can give it to
Go
you.
ahead.
Okay, so I'm taking Unravel out. Fly High is not in there. What am I gonna give? Okay. We're going to. Sorry, well, 2 of them are gonna be from Bleach, so.
That's fine.
Oh, I got some from Bleach too. So let's see.
There's many of Bleach's openings that could be on this list, but okay, so 3. These are in no particular order. I'm just gonna name them. Is the 9th opening for Bleach called Velonica by Aqua
I love
Times.
that one so much.
So good. It's I'm an art guy kind of, so different art styles really do things for me, right? Fantastic song. Obviously, these are all fantastic songs, but it's the art style is really sweet. It's heavy, dark contrast for shadows on very vibrant backgrounds and characters. So it's heavy shadows, even like too heavy for the light sources and stuff. It's awesome, and it's very dynamic movement with wind in the beginning, and it just showcases all of the favorite characters, and kind of moves out into different groups of characters and people, enemies and different allies and stuff too, and it kind of shows it just really puts a spotlight on character design. And then it kind of shifts to a hand-drawn, really you can see the brush strokes kind of, or the pencil strokes, hand-drawn, quick animation of the main character before it jumps back to the same style. It's really cool. I don't know. Check it out. You might not, if you like cool stuff. Like I said with Unravel, it's just, if you like artistic, creative stuff, check it out. But that's on my list. Also, opening 13 from Bleach is called Ranbu no Melody by Sid.
Ooh, Sid. I like Sid.
Yeah, same Sid. So, this one is really cool. It kind of starts with the unseen from Bleach, through the eyes of a normal person who's not spiritually aware.
Yeah.
So it starts with just empty townscape, normal stuff, and then you'll see a crane in the distance move.
Oh, that's cool.
Or some cloud gets shifted, and it's you can't see the stuff because a normal person can't see the stuff.
Yep.
And it's goes into a film, it instead of the full screen it'll go to a little film thing. It's got the film grain and stuff. That's really cool, and it periodically shifts to seeing more things, and then to main characters running to the disturbances, because that's what they always do, because they know what's going on.
Yep.
Into more of stylized shots of very prominent characters with a really cool gradient art style, and all throughout this is a 6 song by Sid. It's really cool. So check that one out.
Yeah, I like Bleach so far.
It's so good.
The music.
That one was actually one of them that made my top.
Especially
so
the ending is great for Bleach.
Oh, shut up. I don't know if I've actually listened to that whole song. I just don't like it.
Nobody knows.
Yeah. But those are my 2 from Bleach. Let's see. What else? Gosh, there's so many good ones. I don't know if I'll stop at 3, sorry. But okay, this one's fun. It's the first opening. I think there's only one opening. It's called Flyers. It's the opening for Death Parade.
that was on mine. That was actually one of my top
by
3
a band
right
called
there.
Bradio. And this is the
Hi,
most... Yeah, what's up? This is the most jarring one, I think, because it's the total opposite of what the show is like. It's super fast, fun, like upbeat dance music, jazzy kind of thing going on with all the characters playing games. It's like it's really fun and like vibrant. That's not what the show's like at all.
Yeah.
The show is very dark.
Yeah.
So it's it's very catchy, but it's such a weird contrast to the whole show. But that one's interesting. I threw that one on, I guess. But I don't know. Check them out.
Yeah.
I got lots of cool ones.
That one was also on my list, so we'll see.
My bad, Weston.
No, it's good. It's good. It's good.
But
So
I feel like that just shows like how good at the ones we're talking about are.
Right.
That we're all like have like the same ones. Like you guys had Unravel and Fly High, and like you had a few of the Bleach ones that that just shows the testament to like how actually great these openings are. Like they're some of the best.
I have a whole list here, man.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Did you have any others you wanted to mention, or are you going to keep it limited there?
I mean, I have a lot. Just some honorable mentions, I guess. Riri from Erased. Asian Kung Fu Generation. That one's awesome. It's just really, I don't want to spoil the show or anything, but it really tells the feel of the show, and it actually changes throughout the series a little bit, which I love that in an anime. But that one, let's see. OP6 from Naruto Shippuden, Sign by Flo. That one hits the feels because it's all about Jiraiya.
That's an entire conversation of itself.
Oh, yeah. But that one's good. The Steins Gate opening, Hacking Near the Gate, because
that's also on my list. So.
Sorry, Weston.
No, it's good.
That
You're
one
good.
changes throughout too, which really matches the show. That one's crazy.
Yeah.
I feel like Weston's entire list has changed 8 times because
Probably.
No, I had like a bunch of them on here.
Yeah.
It's
I
just
figured.
Yeah.
a lot of these are just so good that they're overlapping.
Yeah.
Because he said top 3 though, right?
Yeah.
Well, I have
he's given
more
honor-
listed,
Yeah.
just-
He's given.
Okay.
I'm just giving some honorable ones to look at.
Okay.
But,
Yeah, I guess I didn't give honorable mentions, but just to feed a note here are, I really like the Tower of God opening.
That's on my list.
That's so good.
That
I
one's
love
so
that
good.
one. Again by Yui.
That's on my list,
Classic.
Weston's not gonna have anything to talk about.
And then just one more to note is I love the
I don't have anything to talk about.
Attack on Titan opening.
Okay. Yeah.
Guru
Yeah.
no Yumiya.
I've been so overdone on that one. Both of them. That it's just
I love
they're
it's
not
so
there
hype,
for me anymore.
especially
But
when you watch the animation goes so well with that song, and it's
Yeah.
just such a hype song. Like
it is.
like the trumpets
It's
coming
good.
in. Oh, it's so good.
But before I mention him, I just you say
Before we
stuff,
say
Weston.
Weston's whole list, Weston, why don't you give us yours?
All right. So I'm going to do like Dan. This is no particular order. One of my favorites is still the opening for. This isn't actually my number 1, but it's up there. The opening for Code Geass, Colors by Flo.
Oh, that's good.
Just the way that the entire intro just pieces together, it really sets the mood for everything.
It is good.
And it's just so wonderful,
Yeah.
I might like World's End better,
I don't know,
but they're very good, both of them.
I agree, and part of why I choose some of mine is just the emotional attachment I have to them.
It's the
so
beginning too,
It is the beginning, and I'm still
That's
I
a
love
good
it.
one. That's a good one. I agree.
One of them that I absolutely adore, though, from Bleach is Asterisk. That
First
very
one is
first
fantastic. Yeah.
It is so well done. It was
Yes.
actually
Nostalgic.
That's actually really good.
one of the things for that one, though. It was one of the first ones I saw that was actually artistic and fresh.
Yeah.
That showed Kubo's style.
I love that
Exactly.
so much.
It's
so
really
far.
showed
Yeah.
it.
It was one of the first ones I saw that wasn't one of those generic shonen
Yeah.
intros,
Mm-hmm.
and it opened my eyes to an entire different world and made me actually start judging intros.
Yeah, I liked it before, but then Dan explained to me how the creator's a huge fashion guy, and when I noticed that he's throwing his own fashion, that's cool.
One
I
of
like
his
that a
favorite
lot.
things is making his own clothes for his characters.
Yeah, I love that.
He's so creative, and it shows it in the anime.
Yeah,
And just the way that the colors play off each
Fantastic,
other,
yes.
it is incredible.
yeah, I love it.
It's absolutely incredible. And it, like I said, it was one that really made me start paying attention to it. Back in the day, so many of the, especially shonens, were just so copy and paste that it was just I didn't even pay attention to most of them. I just watch through it and then just keep moving. That one made me actually pay attention. I started focusing on it. I kept noticing little details every time I'd watch it,
Yeah,
Yep.
So well done. So well done. Another one that gets me. Once again, this one's more nostalgia, but it really sets the mood for it. The very original opening for One Piece, We Are.
I don't remember One
You
Piece
probably
openings
don't
too much.
remember it very well, but it's
If
one
I
of
heard
those.
it, I would know it. But
It's the if you hear it, you'll know it. It's the most famous one for it. It's been redone a couple times, but it's one of those things I go back to. I see it. It sets the mood. You see some of the characters. You see their interactions and the like intensity of the music without being like rock or anything like that.
Yeah.
Really kind of keeps you pulled in and sets you up for what's going on. So well done. I still love that one to this day, and I think it's the best of the One Piece openings, and they've got like 20. So it's easily, in my opinion, the best of them.
Yeah.
And I know that it's been redone more than any, but just the way that the actual art played together with it. Now, I'll agree the art in One Piece itself is the greatest.
To each their
but
own.
Yeah.
in all honesty, like even for the anime itself, I felt like the art in that opening was better than some of the art in the actual episode, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So it was really well done. The way that it played off really hit the emotions for those of us who have watched it. And then going back and watching it, it hits real hard.
Yeah.
Like, it's back there in the very beginning, the Romance Dawn arc.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so good.
I've actually seen that one.
Huh?
I said I've actually seen that arc.
Right. So, really solid one. Again, like, I loved... well, if you want one that I just absolutely loved the music to, the opening animation was okay, but the music was just phenomenal. I loved the Cruel Angel's Thesis from Neon Genesis
that's what
Evangelion.
made me start watching
Everyone
that show.
loves that one.
I really love it.
So many lists, like, that's number one opening ever. I'm
I
like,
wouldn't put it number
Yeah, I
one.
wouldn't put it number one either.
I don't know about
still
that.
love it. I still love it. It's so mesmerizing.
it's like a cult
you know?
classic.
Yeah.
That's for a lot of people, you know.
That's the reason I
I'm
started
not
watching
huge
that show.
Evangelion, but
Can I interrupt super quick?
Sure.
So I think the answer is yes, but someone in chat wants to know, was Weston in speech and debate in high school?
I mean, I was.
You were, okay. I thought so. I just wanted to.
yeah.
Let's see. I also really liked, also from the, this is another honorable mention, if you will.
Yeah.
Long Shot from ReZero.
ReZero
Really well.
has some
They
good
have
openings.
really
actually.
good openings in general.
I think I like all three of them.
Yeah.
Or is it 4 now?
I think it's 4,
Okay.
but I like all of them
I really
well.
like the third one, actually, of the newest season. The first one. That opens up with all of the witches and stuff.
Yeah.
Where he just, like, dies so many times in it. Which really is the show.
But yeah.
That ReZero's got some good ones, actually.
Mm-hmm. And if my memory serves correct, I'm pretty sure Long Shot was the second one. So, if my memory serves correct, I might be off on that. It's been a while since I last saw it, but I still remember it to this
Is
day.
it the second one or is it the first one?
Was it the very first one?
I think it's the first one. But I could be wrong as well. You could be right.
No, you could very well be right. Like I
it's
said, it's been a while since I watched the first season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I still remember it as... I remember Long Shot specifically.
The immense
so-
random knowledge about anime that we have.
Right. Right. So,
We're weebs. I'm sorry.
I'm not sorry.
Yeah,
I
I'm not
say that
sorry.
I'm not actually sorry, but I just, you know, I feel like I have to throw that in there. But
Any other honorable mentions you got?
Oh, I could go on and
Yeah.
on, but
I
we're
have
going to
a
be here
really
all
good
night.
one,
Yeah.
actually. Just one, I guess. From a newer anime. Black Clover actually has quite a few openings that are pretty good.
I agree.
Opening 10 is actually phenomenal, though. It's called Black Catcher. It's by Vika Blanca.
Mm-hmm.
It's totally black and white, aside from a couple people's eyes that are red. That's the only color, which has to do with like the devil theme of the show.
Yeah.
And it's really good, actually. Fantastic song. It really shows like the depressing material that's going on and the battle between that. And right at the end, it kind of opens up into, you see color for the first time, and it, like a little bit of hope at the end. But it really good. So check that one out. That's pretty well done.
Oh, sure. And was that Black Catcher or Black Rover?
Black Catcher. Black Rover's the third one.
Okay, I just wanted to double check because I get those two switched around all the time.
Yeah.
Just because you keep using that same theme.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I got one more honorable mention, then we'll be good to call it here.
Sure.
Okay.
Just both of the openings, or like all the openings for Assassin's the Classroom.
Haven't watched it.
I like that purely because, I like the opening because they do like a funny dance in it. And it's just, they're good songs, but what I love about it is it's the cast that sings them. So it's the It's the voice, like the Japanese voice actors who sing it. So like I think there's 3 or 4 of the main characters that are like the main people that sing it. That's cool to me. I like that a lot.
That is cool.
So.
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of just honorable mention.
I remember that about those.
Yeah. So.
And then you can actually go back and listen to the one done by the professional artist.
Yep.
But
yeah.
watching them there is also really cool.
Yeah, I just love the dance
cool.
they do.
Like Bye Bye Yesterday and those. So.
Yeah, the dance they do is so funny. So.
Nice.
But
Good stuff, though. I love the anime. I love
anime
these
openings
topics.
are great.
You guys just got to get it together, like even once a month. Just get it out of your system.
No, we should just come here on Monday nights and just get it out of our system.
So, our Uncalled For podcast is going to become an anime topic podcast, right?
No.
I'm feeling it.
Saying? That's what we're saying?
I'm feeling this.
I'm feeling it.
And why don't we take a vote on this, Jordan?
I'm really feeling it. I'm really feeling it.
Please don't. I will, like I said multiple times, I will literally have this room open to you guys. I will sit on the couch, do editing, or I'll even sit there and just, mute the computer on stream, but like do some editing work or do something while you guys discuss. I don't care. Like, you guys are more than welcome to get together whenever you want and talk about anime here. And I know there's been a lot of people that have specifically asked for you guys to talk about anime on Twitter. I've been asked multiple times, and even like in my stream, like, hey, can you guys have a weekly anime show? And I'm like, that's not my call. That's on them. So
I have a 3-day in 2 weeks. How about you guys?
What was that?
In 2 weeks' time, I have a 3-day.
My future's a little rocky right now. I don't know what's going on.
I got you.
Yeah, so
understandable.
You guys can get together whenever you would like.
Well, I'm busy, so just whenever I would like, it's not really realistic.
Got to make that time for your fun, Weston. Can't work all the time, sir.
I was working half today trying to get my students taken care of.
I'm gonna need this Final Fantasy 8 like Saturday or whatever
Heck
we
yes.
play. Like,
how about in 2 weeks?
I need it now more than
Weston,
ever.
if you can't do it anyway.
I gave you guys a weekend where I have a 3-day weekend in like early mid-October.
We can't wait that long,
I can't wait
Weston.
that long.
And if you do it in like 2 weekends, is that like the 18th? Because I work at the fair for the Iowa Lakes booth.
You have to work at the fair?
Yeah.
Interesting.
So I will be there. So
you'll be there at the fair?
Yes.
Yeah, it would be the 18th weekend, I think.
Yeah.
That's sad.
So I have to be there in the afternoon.
But what about like all weekend you do?
No, just on Saturday.
Okay, well, how about we still do it, and you just are gone for that part of the day.
Well, Logan can't do it the 18th.
What was that?
Oh, is that one?
That's when Sketch and Chewy are going to come up. We're going to go shooting and go axe throwing and just have a manly weekend day.
Yeah,
or manly Saturday.
Yeah.
By the way, this isn't the Iowa State Fair. This is the Clay County Fair.
Yeah, Clay County.
Yeah, I can't even imagine how sad the Iowa State Fair is.
It's actually, I think
it's actually
Clay
huge, dude.
I think
it's really big.
And the Clay County Fair is the biggest county fair in the world. Actually.
It is.
Yeah.
I thought it just got passed up this year.
I don't know.
Or
if it did
last
not,
year. Like,
but
I thought it got passed up, so it's like now
for the last
second
how many years
largest.
it has been the biggest
Yeah.
county fair in the
largest,
world.
yeah.
So it's actually a pretty decently
deal.
big thing.
No, not Clay County, South Dakota. Clay County, Iowa.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The county where I'm from, I mean, it's hosted in the town that I live in, so...
It's actually rather large.
It's hosted
fair.
in the town that I was born in.
Yeah, well, nobody cares.
You.
All right.
On that note, guys,
Yeah,
we're going to call it. So.